They're supposed to explode on impact, but these are not exploding. I took a dump, and now I'm the next guy to dump the black water. So we got some Tide Pods here. You know, just probably the worst situation if this were to turn on. You know, just a chemical fire. Hey, what's up? Come on in. What's up? I'm Abel. I'm the vocalist of Big Ass Truck Inland Empire.
What's up? I'm Brett. I play bass in Big Ass Truck from the Inland Empire.
And I'm Jacob, and I play guitar in the Big Ass Truck from the Inland Empire.
We're going to show you around our RV, our tour RV. We're currently on tour with Chiodos, supporting them. We're actually playing Subterranean in Chicago today. We're headlining it. It's a little off-date show we threw. We were supposed to have 2 off-dates today, but we said, fuck that. We're going to take one of them, do our own show. So, I'll show you around. So, this is a driving seat. I'm the main driver of the whole tour. I've been driving the entire time. It's really hard work. I just said that part to scare Chris when he watches this. Chris is our main driver. He's been putting in work to this, but this is the main area that we like to sit. And you know, he has his little recharge station right here. He's a straight edge vegetarian, so kind of gets a little basic up here. Then you got our photo guy, Oscar, who sits in the co-pilot seat, drinking these every day, so you know it smells real bad up here. Yeah, he got his gear over there. Chris, you know, I sometimes come to the front and I see him driving. I see his face in the rearview mirror, and I don't think I've ever seen him blink once driving this thing. He kind of turns into a machine when he gets in this seat. This is actually the first time I've sat in this seat, and it's still warm from his body, and he left at least 10 minutes ago. Yeah, this is where the magic happens, I guess.
What's up? So, kind of round off what Abel said. This is part of the sleeping quarters for this here RV. It's kind of fucked up right now because we got some gear that we couldn't fit in the back up here just to come to the show today. But yeah, it sleeps not very comfortable. When we're driving about 60-65 miles down the highway, we're hitting every single bump in the fucking road. Your body's going at least like 3 or 4 inches in the air off of this. But other than that, when we're stationary, it's pretty comfortable. We've even tried being creative and fitting 3 people up there. I would not suggest that. But yeah, this is vital. The woven blankets are very important to have. These are just the best, even at sub-zero temperatures. They keep you warm.
All right, so now we're moving on to this bench right here, okay? This bench is where I sleep, okay? So this bench actually folds into a bed. You have to like lift it kind of stupid like that. I'm not gonna do it because it's a lot of work, but you gotta lift it, turns into a bed. Yeah, and I'm really big, so I take up the whole entire thing. I'm very stingy with it. This is where Brett and Andres are at, okay? Brett right here, Andres right there, okay? They get the worst sleep ever because, like he mentioned, every bump in the road, it's just a lot. It's just a lot of movement, you know? I see Brett jumping up and down in the middle of the night when I'm looking at him sometimes. Andres is always like, you know, just jumping, you know, it's just not a fun time. So this is where they sleep. They can turn this into a bed and sleep next to each other, but I know they choose not to, so I don't know why they don't do that. But yeah, this like whole table comes off, and then we can just like fuck off with that. Well, actually no, it goes right here. They lift up these and then they lay it right here, and then they could turn it into a bed. But I think I've only seen that happen twice maybe. So yeah, that's their living quarters. All of our stuff goes up here. I'm not gonna open it because stuff might fall out. We'll open mine. Yeah, this is just what it looks like up there, right? So got my Kool-Aid soda, some funny gummies. I got my camera, you know, it's just the essentials. Some face masks, you know, wet ones. You never know what you need, right? So it's a little compartment for us to keep our stuff in there. So very crammed, but we make it work for sure. Phone call.
I'll go ahead and show off a little bit of what I got going on in here. I've been doing some Christmas shopping while we've been out because it is right before the holidays. Been hitting every single record store I can. I've been getting some cool shit. I got, definitely got to show these off. Shout out On Broken Wings from Boston.
John Blake.
Got a couple of other essentials in here too. It's been, that's upside down, but yeah. Other than that though, I keep all my like dirty laundry up here so it's not stinking up the RV. Towel if I need to shower, some other like over-the-counter stuff, probiotics. Keeping your gut healthy is really important, especially when you're eating like shit for 2 months. Yeah, laptop, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got the kitchen, right? I don't think I've seen this used one time, the stove, and we were all so stoked to use it when we were getting on. And I think the one time we used it, Andres, our drummer, just made noodles, and then we never touched it again. I laid my laptop on it for like a week straight. Has dryer sheets on it now. Like, come on, we are not using this. We use this way more, so I'm pretty sure it's the same back home for like more than half of us. So the plate does not stay on. Yeah, it's on, but the plate's not on. So the food kind of just sits stationary when it's supposed to rotate like a normal microwave, but you know, we don't do that. We got some Tide Pods here. You know, just probably the worst situation if this were to turn on. You know, just a chemical fire. Who knows? It's spelling disaster. We got a bunch of, we got this amp right here that we said we'd bring to write with. I think we've written like 2 or 3 times, and most of all we've just been sleeping or just playing video games. So we're doing that. It also serves as a stereo though, so we can plug it in, just play some music back here when they're jamming up there with their Casey Musgraves and all that stuff. You know, listen to like Hatebreed. Got some free Red Bull we got from the Emmure team. Very dope. I think, damn, you guys drank. Shit. We got like we got like 10 of these.
We had like 7, and I put like 3 cases in here.
Okay. That scared me because we got those like a week ago. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, we got these for free from Emmure. That was really dope with them. Love those dudes. This gate, I'm pretty sure this is the Gatorade that has been bouncing around this area for like a week. Every time I've opened that door at least 3 times, and it just rolled out, and I had to pick it back up. And no one's gonna drink it. I think it has like scratch marks and shit on it. This is that Gatorade. I don't even want to drink it. It's like special now. Hand warmers, probably gonna be used today. It's supposed to be like 14. Feels like 3. Feels like 3.
It's 3.
Dude, it's 3, man.
It feels like 3.
No, feels like. When you're from California, there's no such thing as feels like. It all sucks. So yeah, hand warmers, bagels. I'm actually seeing these for the first time. I'm probably gonna fuck those up later. We have a truck. You know, we got a truck inside the RV because you know we couldn't rent a semi or something, so we just got the big ass truck inside. We actually been using this on stage to roam around and just trip me up, make me get quick on my feet. Is this snacks, dude?
Yeah, that's Andres's.
Oh yeah, this is Andres's snacks. Andres like what's that animal that like? Oh, he's like a squirrel, like stores his nuts everywhere, you know? This is it. Not like that, man. He stores his like food all over the place. So this, I don't know what that was. Half a drunk water bottle. We have this gigantic extension cord that goes from that outlet to this pyramid. To the pyramid right there. There's another piece of Red Bull.
Another case of Red Bull right there.
There you go. You have another case of Red Bull. That's actually really dope. I'll use that today. We also, I know it doesn't seem like it, but we tidied up a bit. This was full of dishes for like 2 weeks.
More than that.
Although, yeah, it was more than that. There was like probably a day or 2 separation of no dishes. But when we started this tour, 3 days into it, I think it was when Andres made noodles. He put the pot inside the sink inside the sink, and for like 3 days,
It was just
nobody
rattling.
cleaned it. It was rattling, so the loudest metal in the middle of the night, just like ding, 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 and it was driving us crazy. It was mind torture. This is my double-decker oat milk. Jacob got these. These are really good. But yeah, so this part actually surprised me earlier today. Well, you would think like, I don't know, amenities or like detergent or something. Water bottle storage. It is cold enough in this area that we don't actually need to use the fridge. The cold air just freezes it all up. And then obviously our 562 Gatorades. Up here we got sauces that we have acquired, I'll say, just to not incriminate myself.
We lost the Frank's Hot bottle.
No, dude,
it smelled like Frank's Red Hot in here for like the entire morning. It was awful.
Dude, that makes me so sad because I acquired that at a Waffle House. And
I'm sorry.
I was going to keep it as a souvenir. This is Andres's favorite sauce. He acquires it himself from every Chipotle he goes to. He went 6 months one time eating nothing but Chipotle and lost like 20 pounds. Sponsor us if you want Chipotle.
Give us free Tabasco, please.
Oh, that's what that is. An assortment of plastic forks and spoons. All right.
The case that was up
we
there?
have a case up there, and somebody just decided, hey, I'll get more.
All mixed around. I had to like dig through the case.
Oh, so it was you.
That wasn't me. That's not
They're separated by.
Yeah, that's like the main kitchen area. Let's move on to the fridge.
Hope shit doesn't fall out of it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like.
Oh my God.
You got like a 50-50 chance of that happening.
Keep picking it.
But the other day I opened it and I think like 10 water bottles fell out, and I had just woken up.
This morning,
and
bro.
Okay. Oh, was that this morning?
It was literally this morning.
Those are Jack my days.
And I'm gonna add something as far as this fridge. I don't know if obviously the viewers can't smell this, but there's a very specific odor that's been coming from this fridge for the last 2 weeks, but because we've been leaving leftovers in here, and not throwing them out.
Wait, he doesn't know why though, because this man has low iron. He doesn't have a lot of the proper blood flow, so he gets cold real easily. And this little number right here runs on our propane. He ran it for a week straight, sitting in the RV, just getting real cozy.
Acting like he wasn't cold back there, shivering and shit. Acting like we all weren't up here shivering and shit. So it was me because I'm the only one that's been seen turning on the fucking heater. So it's just because I'm fucking cold doesn't mean that I'm wasting the propane. Anyway, we're all cold. Here's the fridge. We got Gatorade. Like Abel said, we got leftovers, rice pudding for shout out my fellow Mexicans.
Oh, these are actually gel balls. We got like 3 of these water bottles. These are frozen now. Probably shouldn't use them, but we have.
You should use them.
They're even harder. They were for gel blaster guns that they're supposed to explode on impact, but these are not exploding. These might go through you.
Those are leaving welts.
Yeah.
Those are,
so yeah, we got just an assortment of Gatorade. A lot of Gatorades actually. Holy crap. What do we got in the freezer? I haven't even checked that. Impossible Night. Oh, dang. Chris loaded up. I have my Ben & Jerry's from the 3rd day of this tour, and it's stuck. It is stuck to the... King Arthur. Jesus. Got nothing on me, but yeah. Chocolate chip cookie dough. I have my pimento cheese that I bought. I don't even remember. Virginia.
Smells like shit.
Yeah, it smells horrible because it went through when the fridge died, and it sat there. It's actually not that bad. The other one, Chris's that he bought, it was so good I bought my own, but this one might actually be bad. Yeah, this was at one point beer cheese. You can see it has a slight tint of yellow. It kind of looks like mashed potatoes now. It was completely like pale white. Fridge died, killed that. So let's just do this right now. This is the trash, right? Oh shit. There you go. That's the trash. That fills up like daily.
sometimes twice a day.
Yeah, oh, essentials, yes. Even though we just got out of the Northeast and the East Coast, where they have the best pizza.
So on account of a lot of other stuff that's going on in this RV, we've barely used the shower just because the water heater does not work. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate taking cold showers. I've only used the shower like twice.
I'm not going to shower in feels like 3.
Yeah. So we've been using it as an extended storage. We went to Buc-ee's right before the Warped Tour.
Yeah.
And we bought a canopy because we did not have a canopy and we needed one for merch. And this is Abel's guitar. that we brought to use with that little amplifier that you guys saw.
If that thing could breathe, it'd be gasping right now.
This is a really sound investment that I made when we were in Tampa. It's a broom, because these motherfuckers be tracking in everything.
Yeah.
Not even dust. Like they be tracking in like whole pieces of toilet paper and shit. It's crazy. Rats, dogs. For some reason, there's a windbreaker back here. I don't know. Yeah, the shower doesn't really get used. Just extended storage.
I think the entire tour has been used like 3 times.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
All right, moving on to the bathroom. We actually just made this investment, like what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Shout
is
out
awesome
Chris.
Shout out
because
Chris.
I mean, had you shown up 2 days earlier, this entire pathway would be littered with these shoes. It would be like a landmine area. So that's dope. We got the bathroom. Currently, had to detach our trailer for this show to make room for our where we're parked. Like we're parked in the downtown area, so we took some merch. It's not usually like this, I promise. Put it on top of the toilet. This toilet gets really cold. I don't really like to. You're not supposed to poop in the RV. They have told us this time and time again, and I have kind of a funny story for this on my own personal end. But so when the tour started, I was telling all the guys, hey, don't poop in the RV. It's gonna break it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it for like a week straight. And then I wake up 2.5 weeks into the tour on one of the days we play, and I see that Chris or somebody, maybe even Oscar, the co-pilot, parked us in the middle of an event center parking. So it's literally, I go out of the RV looking for like a hotel lobby or something, and it's just a half-mile walk at least to get to a bathroom. And I already have stomach ache and stuff from the night before, and I had to make the call. So I took a dump, and now I'm the next guy to dump the black water. So if that's the punishment, I would rather have that than having to throw away a pair of jeans on this tour. So that's the bathroom. We got this mirror that honestly I'm surprised nobody else really uses. I have my deodorant in here, and don't be surprised, this is my deodorant still. Women's deodorant rules. If you're not like, unless you have like some medical complication where your smell's insane, this is more than enough. Like Degree and this are my go-tos. I could not, it was either this or Old Spice, and I am not an Old Spice guy. I'm not in high school anymore. Saline Wound Wash. I think this is for the guys that got tattooed. He got tattooed on this tour recently by, we just talked about his records, but John Blake. It was very dope. Yeah, I don't think we got anything down here. Probably should put stuff down here though. Nothing up here, but once again, we are not using our spaces wisely. So, yeah, we have this authentic big ass truck Inland Empire merch, fat ass nuts music hoodie that has been sitting on this hook for about 2 weeks. I have forgotten whose it is. I think it's Jacob's. Might be on dresses. Alrighty, the coup de grace. This is the last room in the RV. This is where me and my girlfriend stay. She's running our merch on this tour. You would think, like, when you enter this RV, oh, I'm gonna get the room. Like that's my first pick, right? And that's I somehow we swindled this. We didn't even say we were gonna get it before the tour started or anything. We ended up in this room. And if you think it's the best spot in the RV, you are completely wrong, because most of the time that we sleep is while we're driving, and this bed right here is on top of 4 wheels. So every single bump we feel, we get launched into the air. So I've learned to sleep midair. It is insane. I think at one point I got launched like legitimately at least 1.5 feet in the air, and my girlfriend was like 3 feet in the air. Like her head almost hit this cabinet right here. So that's been hell. We got her side over here. She keeps it very clean, as you can see. It's nice. She's got a little box of goodies right there for the merch tables. Got two versions of hot honey, one from Buc-ee's, one from a deli. And if you're not putting hot honey on everything, you're messing up. We got my spot over here, which is way worse. It's very duded out. As you can, dude wipes. I got my headphones that are sitting here. I got an empty water bottle. Got my Degree deodorant. I got my This was from a diner spot. It's not, no implication behind that. It's the name of their spot. It got some. These are from the gel blasters, because you will shoot your eye out if you get hit with that. Tour essentials. You know, you gotta floss. These are perfect. Not having to rip out a string in the middle of a set or something like that. Let's get that. Gatorade Zero. A lot of people hate on Gatorade Zero because it tastes like crap. I personally like it. Also, only 5 calories. Very dope. We got some paperwork I signed at a show. We got, what else we got over here? Got my own cabinet full of an empty bag and a hat that a fan gave me. That was really cool. I have a pile of clothes right here that it is clean, I promise. These are I've invested in emergency extremely thick socks that if you go to, if your band ever goes on tour, go to travel stops like Love's, Pilot, Flying J. Get these socks that feel like they could stop a knife, because they will save your life. And a lot of people don't know, but your feet regulate your temperature while you sleep. Put these on, you will stay warm. Oh, hey, been talking about it all the entire video, the gel blaster. You watch this. I'll clean that up later, but that's how they work. They hurt a lot. I have welts all over my hands. Got my hat rack, got my show bag right here on these hooks. I usually put my dirty laundry bag right here, and it ends up weighing like 50 pounds, so I'm scared it's gonna break the hook one day. Then I got my little section right here. I got clothing right here, and a couple of bags back there, and then even more clothing right here. And my girlfriend is very exact same. So that's about that for that room. Thanks for coming to check out our RV. Sorry if it was too dirty for you. We've been Big Ass Truck and an Empire. We got a lot of stuff coming up this year. We'll be working on some new records, some new singles and stuff like that. We're going to be touring Europe in March with Body Snatcher. And yeah, it's going to be dope. Shout out I.E Hardcore. And shout out all my homies back home. Can't wait to get back home.
Oh yeah. Shout out the homies back home. Shout out my mom. Shout out my dad. Shout out my brother. And shout out my beautiful freaking girlfriend.
That's not your homies, that's your family.
And my homies. Yeah. Alright, you go now.
What you got?
Thanks for coming through and checking us out. Shout out all my friends and family back home. I love and miss you guys. Hope to see you guys soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.